It's pretty sophisticated for a bunch of half-ass mountain boys.
Okay.
Monkey body.
Let me turn off.
Monkey body.
I can't reset the timer. It's just going to say time's up the whole time. So let's start the show.
I'll keep time.
Keep time. Alrighty.
Monkey time.
Welcome to episode
No,
22.
Time's up.
Okay, we're done. That lasted 5 seconds. Welcome to episode 22 of the Random Selection Show. How you guys doing?
Not bad, not bad.
Good. We will not have a timer this episode. Scott's going to be our unofficial/official timer. Something's going on with my OBS plugin. I'll get it fixed next time. Not that anyone cares that we have a timer. I don't know.
No, we're just doing the 24-hour stream.
Oh, jeez. 24 hours.
24 hours.
Yeah.
We won't
Lordy.
stop until we get 5 subscribers.
Yeah. I was going to open Vassal to show, I guess I could while Stu gives an update. Because I want Stu to give an update on Tactical Tuesday. You're thinking about it. You have some ideas.
I got lots of ideas.
Give us an update. You're thinking about firing that back up again? Let us
I'm
hear
like
it.
the mad scientist that just got a shipment of chemicals in the thing. So I'm going to start making my meth again.
Okay,
So,
Heisenberg.
Yeah. You're goddamn right. But yeah, I was thinking about doing the Tactical Tuesday again, but and another thought popped into my mind in terms of really kind of pinning it down, sort of tying it in, maybe tying it into just starting up another tournament. So what I tried to incorporate last time, where I would run my SK tournament style tournament, and the war is another thing, but the war takes a little bit more to get going. But like during that same month of it being active, I'll still do maybe every other Tuesday, Tactical Tuesday, and then hopefully we can get some information sort of applicable to that particular scenario. I mean, unless players wanted to be a more hardcore type of tournament where they don't have any help, but usually there's about half the players are pretty new and not quite as experienced as some of the SK guys out there. Some of the SK guys out there are pretty damn good. But that's the kind of idea there is start that up kind of alongside an SK tournament, probably the beginning of the year. November's completely out of it. I'm not going to be able to even do my work in November, but January would be a little bit better time, maybe for everyone for that matter, or the holidays have been come and gone. So give some feedback in the comments below on what you guys think. I know we may not have a ton of SKers here, but Neal will post this to the, I'm sure he posts this to the SK Players Forum, don't you? On Facebook?
I can, if you can't. When you decide to actually do it and have a schedule, I could put something there. And we can announce it in here as well.
Yeah, I could post it. I can make like a 5-minute video. I literally just hooked up my internet back outside the garage.
So your idea of Tactical Tuesday was to have 2 players play in a room.
Oh, right.
And have observers in another Discord that just talk about it without interfering with the players, right? I think that was your idea. What do you think of the idea of like that I posted about team play, where you get 2 or 3 people on each side that either command a platoon or discuss what they're going to do and use that as a learning tool? That might be interesting.
Yeah, I did that
interactive.
I did that with some Vassal, solitaire ASL, where everyone would have like a platoon or 2 platoons, and everyone would move independent. But they're on the same team, and that was kind of fun because you're playing against the quote, the game. That could definitely work, and you could incorporate that into maybe like, well, you could do ASL players for that matter. SK players go to ASL trying to get some of that stuff, and you could there's a lot of smaller games, like we've always been discussing, the critical hit stuff, the Lone Canuck, and those are slightly bigger, but they'd have, enough units where they won't be overwhelming. I think that could work very well. We just have to the scheduling's a kicker, right? If you got 4 players,
Yeah.
That the scheduling is always the kicker on that, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll make announcements when you're ready to get that officially going again. We'll make announcements in here, and maybe I can post on the Starter Kit Facebook group. You're a member there, aren't you, Stu? You can do it.
I think so. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
one of us will post about it. See if we can get some Tactical Tuesday going again. Is that it for your plans and ideas, Stu? For Tactical Tuesday version 2 or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and then also maybe it depends on how it goes. The same sort of thing with ASL, but
Right.
all that stuff will take tons of time. But just maybe like an ASL replay analysis, like Tactical Tuesday alone, and no tournament to go along with that. And but like I said, usually the especially with all the changes in the rules lately, and I guess they just updated those, that the ASL discussions have a tendency to bog down with the what if scenarios and one-offs and things like that.
Yeah.
So the players are typically more knowledgeable, but I think if you just water it down to to be honest with you, just covering route situations in ASL, because I think that's where the biggest need is. People have their own style of play, but the routing I still see is less than optimal.
Let's move on to our updates, Scott and I. We started Tarawa a week and a half ago or so. How long did we play? 3 hours, I think. And
it was longer than that. We started at 8 till 11:30. Took a lunch break.
All right.
Played till 2:30. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I guess it was longer than that. Yeah, but it is
Well,
as
there's
expected.
a lot of bullshitting and
Well, we had to look a bunch of shit up because it's Tarawa, but we got through the bombardment phase, and then my movement phase on Red Beach 1. That's as far as we got. Bombardment phase was, there's 4 big bombardments, lots of units, and lots of terrain, and you have to take morale checks for all the in-hex terrain.
Oh, right.
All the fortifications, and then all the units in every hex, and seawalls. The seawalls have to take morale checks.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Wow.
working all the way down the beach, and
everything.
Scott rolled, in my opinion, other than a few seawalls, he rolled really good. I broke nothing.
Oh.
I got some smoke or debris smoke laid down, and I blew some seawalls, I think in Red Beach 2.
Oh, that'll be useful.
Yeah, I blew the shit out of seawalls.
Nice, very
here.
nice.
Other than that, yeah, I was hoping to, I don't know, blow up a gun here and there, but nothing happened there.
No.
So
you had one bombardment. You had 4 of them, right? And one of them, or 3 of them?
4. We had 4.
One of
I had
them,
4. Yeah.
Yeah, 4. And
Yeah.
one of them drifted. You can see it.
Oh, yeah.
There was nothing there.
Right here. Let me make it bigger on the screen here for me. Yeah, it went into nowhere. Yeah, none of them were accurate. All 4 of them were inaccurate. At least the other ones kind of landed.
I have a bone to pick. I need to the whole bombardment rules. I mean,
I blew the shit out of the dock.
Oh yeah, you blew the shit
I
out
blew the shit out of the pier.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Gone.
That's hilarious.
It's all rubbled.
Yeah. What's your bone to pick?
Well, the bombardment rules. Bombardments in and of themselves are fairly simple compared to a lot of things in ASL. And the Tarawa bombardment is like the simplest of all bombardments.
Yeah.
But when you're reading the rules in the historical rules, in the Tarawa rules, there's like a paragraph, but they refer you to Chapter C, the bombardment rules. And it's like what, a page and a half?
Yeah, much longer than. None of it applies really.
right, you start reading it, and then you realize
Oh
that
my
you read through the whole thing, and then it's like, well, none of this really applies.
Yeah.
That's
And
hilarious.
then, but they also refer you to the chapter G bombardment. Well, that's what they do first. Tarawa refers you to the chapter G. You read that, it's like none of this applies, and then chapter G refers you to chapter C, and none of that applies. And in the Tarawa rules, it's like trying to find the morale levels for all the terrain and stuff is
Oh,
almost
geez.
impossible.
Well, some of
Holy
it,
shit.
some of it
Not
is
even in there.
some of it's in chapter G. Some of it's in kind of scattered around the Tarawa rules. Yeah. So luckily we both have the player's guide, and there's a big table in there of
Wow.
all the morale levels of all the terrain and fortifications.
That's cool.
And we fucked it up at the
Yeah.
beginning because what was it? They included
But was the table shows the net
it's net.
the net morale level.
So they were including
And
sand
we
in it,
were
I think, in the values already.
right.
It wasn't like the
We
base
were
morale for they included modifiers in it already.
Hmm.
So we included them
We
again.
Oh, I got you. I
Yeah,
got you. Yeah, yeah.
So we had to
That's
redo
odd.
some of them. But Scott fared pretty well, in my opinion, in the bombardment.
Nice.
Yeah.
yeah.
I got a quick question on the map there.
Yeah.
Just zoom into that bottom part where all the barracks are.
Out here?
Yeah, right there. My question is the orchard building hexes, those are 3 movement factors to go into
I think so.
because you have to combine them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's jacked up because you don't get jack shit
I
for
believe
TDM
so.
on
I'd have to look at the rule.
that. Yeah.
There's some
kinda
funny
silly.
rules because there's palm debris,
Palm debris.
and then there's
Palm debris, what
palm
the hell is that?
with palm debris. We were trying to figure out the difference between this and this,
Oh,
this hex and this hex. This is palm
Interesting.
debris. This is
Hmm.
palms with palm debris, I think. The Taro rules, now that I've read them several times, not impressed, to be honest. It's
Oh, my
kind
goodness.
of a hot mess. The way it's organized and the stuff it refers to in the regular rule book, like Scott said, some of it doesn't really apply. And yeah, so it's been pretty slow going. I mean, it'll
Interesting.
speed up once we get moving across the reef. We kind of get, and then once we get on the beach onto the land, it'll probably speed up a little bit. But there's
No, it's gonna go way slower.
there are so many units. Jesus,
So many units, yeah.
Now the seawall. How do you get over the seawall? What's the special thing about the seawall? No vehicle movement.
You have to
Well,
breach
the
it.
first day, the first day you have to take a task check to get over it,
Damn.
right?
brutal.
The first day or every day?
Is it like
unless it's a
bamboo? Is it
breach.
is it like kuna or
It's like the
bamboo
first
and
day.
shit?
It's like a wall.
Hmm.
It's like a log wall built
You
up.
task checked over that?
Yeah, it's not because it's hard to do. It's because they don't want to do it. They're all hunkered down on the beach.
Aren't they fanatic on the beach?
Yeah, but it's the same as if I want to disembark from a amphibian, I have to pass a task check. They don't want to get out. It's not like it's difficult. It's difficult, and then it costs twice as much as normal, but you still have to pass a task check to get out of it because they don't want to get out in the water until they get on the beach. So
So if they're on the beach, they don't have to pass the task check.
I don't think so. No.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
But then once the amphibian is vacated,
Empty.
if you want to keep the amphibian on the beach because it's got really good machine guns, I think it has to pass a task check because it wants to go back. So, right?
But you need like passengers to man all the MGs on that shit, or what?
No, the crews.
If they're all decked out.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know much about them, so I'd have to read the chapter H bullshit.
Yeah, it's got 3 machine guns, like 1 heavy and 2 mediums. You can combine them all, or they can all fire separately, like 4, 4, and 6, I think.
Damn.
On most of them. So Scott, I think he stunned 2, took out 1, 2, took out 5.
Holy shit.
3 of them are blazes. These 2, I forgot to roll crew survival. I need to do that next time we play. Because
Holy shit.
for the I'd have to look back to see what was in them. Look at the log file. Oh god, there's a damn bug in my office. We're having
How you gonna land anything on the
we're
beach?
having a
Nothing's
stink
gonna
bug
make it.
invasion.
Oh no! I mean, this I took out 3 out of like 80 some, and then there's just wave after wave of infantry waiting after that. It's like, yeah, this is nothing.
We took out 5 on the top beach out of 1, 2, 3, 4,
15,
5,
20?
16, maybe 17.
It's not bad.
In
How
the
fast
in
do they
the
move?
in
They
the
move like
first
2 or 3
defensive
hexes?
fire.
1, 2, 3.
So he's
Oh,
gonna
he's got a
have
prep fire. Yeah, you're
he's gonna have prep fire, right? And I'm gonna pew back with motion machine guns, which he's in bunkers and shit. I'm not gonna do a whole lot. Yeah, the first waves is pretty much just creating cover for the guys coming later. Which are most of them are going to be waiting. They won't be on amphibians. They'll be waiting through the water.
Waves and waves of Marines.
So, war's a bitch, but I would
bloodbath.
I don't know what
Tarawa.
those guys would be thinking. What they'd be going through, approaching that fucking beach and just seeing like all the tracers just coming at you. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's where we are. I think I was able to unload something. Maybe it was down here.
Oh, nice.
I was able to. No, where was I? Thought I got something
it was up
off.
top.
Was
You tried up top. Yeah, the one that's that one. You tried, then you couldn't. You didn't pass the task check to get out.
I thought I unloaded something somewhere, but maybe not. Oh, these guys unloaded right here. No, they didn't. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, because I mean these things have no when they have armor, it's a 0, right? So there's a high chance they're going to go up in flames. So I'm going to try to unload some of these as I approach, but you have to roll good enough for them to get out. They don't want to get out.
Well, the 4 on the bottom there, that all came from one AA gun, right?
I think it was
tear.
I think it was a stupid I think it was that little this.
Wow. No, it was the
no,
AA
not
gun.
that. I thought you had that little infantry gun. This thing down here. I thought it was that.
Great fire 3. Wow.
It was the 75 AA gun. That one or no?
No, where is it? Here?
It's right.
No.
It's there somewhere.
Here?
There's too much shit on there.
There it is.
P13 maybe? P13?
Yeah, that one.
Rate of fire.
Oh, 2, wow. Oh, nice.
75. I mean, you hit it with a 37. It's almost a kill.
There's no DPs on those things or nothing like that? They just die.
These things?
They just boom. Yeah.
Well, they have armor 0. Some of them are up armored, but armor 1.
Yeah, that's pointless.
The 2 kill.
It's only good for MGs. It's only good for MGs. Yeah.
I don't know. What's a 2 kill of a 37?
I think 7. 9.
8.
37L's 9. Or
right?
straight
8
up 37.
or 9.
Yeah.
So anything gets a hit, you got a good chance of taking out one of these things.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see those surviving too long.
That's the name of the game.
Yeah, but it's +2 moving, +2 waiting, so it's +4 right there.
Yeah, you got quite a few hits still.
Are they considered hull down?
Yeah.
Not for 2 hit.
Well, not technically, but
for 2 kill, if you get a hull hit, there's a +1 to kill.
Oh, okay. Well,
but it's not hull down for hit.
Got you.
No, but there's
okay,
+2. There's a +2 right? for waiting.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
To hit.
But you don't have to get a turret hit. It's not.
No.
Yeah.
It's not technically.
Oh, okay.
Down,
the +2 for waiting's kind of like adding the wall to like a hold down effect, but you can still hit it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll never hit them all because all the Americans get on first wave. Okay, that's cool.
And there's still a +1 to kill, I believe, if you get a hull hit.
Yeah, that's cool.
So there's that. Still, you get a hit, they're pretty much toast.
Right. Very nice.
So,
very cool.
Yeah. This top beach is looking pretty rough because there's no smoke. All the smoke landed up here.
Good Lord.
But down here, I have a lot of smoke and debris in the air. All of this is smoked.
That's brutal.
But I have tetrahedron and wire. Shit
But that all
here, so-
goes away. That all goes away in your prep fire.
That's true. So it'll save me during your prep fire, but once I start moving again, it won't be there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Very nice.
we started. We're kicking off. We're gonna play again this weekend. So
Nice.
sometime this weekend. Okay, let's do the show. Spin the wheel.
I'll start the timer.
Oh, don't start it yet.
Too late. It's already
Okay,
going.
okay, let's spin real quick. Here we go.
This time
Okay.
really anything
Spin it.
goes.
Oh, Stu? Nope.
Oh,
Oh.
Stu's favorite topic.
Oh,
no.
almost.
Oh.
Almost.
There we go.
That's
there we go.
this is still a good topic.
Yeah, it's good
It's
stuff.
still a good topic. Okay. Let's see
I
who
like
goes
good topic.
first. And the winner, who goes first, is Scott.
Ooh, man, he's getting so
Yes.
small. Damn.
Yes.
Very
Scott,
good.
did you start the timer, Scott?
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
going.
We have no timer on screen. Let's go. Scott, you're up. ASL prices or
yes.
values or
Yeah.
values.
Well, the prices, price of all games, prices of everything is going up and up, right? But
Look at the pupper.
oh,
Who's that? Who's that, Stu?
That is my puppy Luna,
Luna.
and she's as crazy as her name is.
Okay, sorry, I got distracted.
well, yeah. I mean, just like I ordered the journal and the 2 new action packs a couple weeks ago. And yeah, their shipping is like another $20, and it was but for the 3 of them, it was like $150.
Yeah, with $20 shipping
It's like,
for sure.
Ouch.
Yeah,
But
and the magazine, in my opinion, was a little thin. 40 pages.
Yes.
I thought it was a little thin.
Yes.
Go ahead, Scott.
yeah, I mean, but in general, I don't complain about prices. I mean, when I stop and think about, just the endless hours of value that I get out of it, spending time with you and anybody else gaming, and it's invaluable to me. It's what else? It's just money, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Just money.
Yep.
Can't take it with you. So
No, you can't. That's for sure. You can't. I mean, Amy and I have this dilemma. We never had kids, so we don't have anyone to leave it to either. So
you can leave it to me.
time to spend money. Spend it on
Yeah.
ASL.
That's true. That is true.
You want to go, Stu? Are you done, Scott?
Oh
for
yeah.
now?
So
For the
the
initial
yeah.
round. Okay.
again, I think we discussed kind of reflect, and now I got mine like last week too, Scott. Like 107. It's like 117 from Ritter, and I didn't have to pay the shipping on that because I'm way too tight to pay $20 shipping.
You're a patient man.
Yeah. I get it. Like, yeah, I don't really have any face to face, so I really don't. There's no like weekend ASL around here, but yeah, I thumbed through them. I'm not sure why there are like 2 action packs. I mean, I kind of thought they'd come out like every 6 months. Why both of them have to come out right now is
Yeah. That's a little strange.
it's kind of. I mean, I know it's the ass lock thing, and we need more product out there so everyone buy. But there's like 30 guys, and Christmas time. I don't understand the release timing of that. Because like, why do I buy one over the other? What's the difference between the two, other than just more ASL shit? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the magazine. I was thumbing through the magazine. The reading material on some of those in that magazine is something to be desired. I just think it fell short. I like if you read the Carl Noguera stuff when he puts like 2-3 pages. I want hardcore ASL stuff. I don't want any history stuff in it. Release that in a Hazel module or something like that. Put your history in the Hazel module, but in the journal, it's like Neal. You don't want to see 15 pages of ASL replay.
Yeah.
It's
At least that wasn't in here.
Yeah, it's like half of that, and so that'd be half a magazine. I'd much rather see maybe situational stuff, especially, well, we get a ton of rules, throw an article out there, not necessarily an article, but a display or an example of what you guys are going through right now, like your beach landings. It's like, hey, this is how you beach land, or this is how you call down things, and just put in. They don't have to be long, but they just have to be there. I mean, what's that? 20 journals, and how many sections of the rule book do we have? I mean, when are good times to snapshot? Now, I know people have done articles like that and other stuff, but I don't know. It just seemed a little lackluster to me. But again, Chef DuPont, I watched your replay or your unwrapping of Chef DuPont.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the map and the 5 or 6 or 7 scenarios in the small campaign game for the price is wow. It's just wow. It's just really good. I mean, there's no reason not to buy that, dude.
Yeah.
It's really not. And then the flip side of that, the Hazel rules, with no scenarios is kind of like, I don't know why they got Chef DuPont so cheap, and then the Hazel, they cheapened you. It's like, I would have paid, like I said, if I had the scenarios in there, I would have paid $110 for that easy.
Yeah.
That's another $30 in my pocket. So
I still
I don't know how
they're not in there.
Yeah, I don't know where they get it, but like Scott said, I think it's difficult for a lot of guys that have come up buying the shit when it came out. My Yanks was like $35. Now it's like $135.
Yeah.
And so, but unlike the first time it came out, I'm not getting 8 scenarios. I mean, they're all annual reprints, but dude, if you buy just one of the initial core modules, like Beyond, hell, anything, Hollow Legions, you get like 45 scenarios in there. And I got to be honest, this is something that again, because I watched your A to B to C to D in ASL and SK and stuff like that. I watched that. It was really good. By the way, everyone needs to watch that.
Which I'm not sure which video you're talking
your
about.
pathway to ASL, like your requirements for each one.
Okay, is it an older
And then I
video?
got yeah.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's really all inclusive. It's got squad leader, SK, and ASL.
Okay.
Now I was thinking about that. It's like, wait a minute, with vassal, that would be like the face-to-face version. If you have no one face-to-face like myself, I can literally buy the rule book and buy the chapter H. Got to get the chapter H because it incorporates everything. That's all the rules you'll need to know, and then I could literally buy Hollow Legions and then start playing it online because I'll have all the rules. I won't need the counters, and I won't need the boards, and so that would allow me to use my scenarios from Hollow Legions to be able to kick up some games. So I hadn't actually thought about that until after I was watching that video, where it's like, oh, it's very interesting. I mean, because the prices are so high, right? Rising Sun's like $250 or something like shit like that. It's crazy.
To their credit, they did jam a lot of stuff into the last version.
Yeah.
So it is high, but there's a ton of stuff in it.
You're getting a bunch of Japanese conflict. You're getting a bunch of scenarios. You're getting, I think, the campaign games in there. I think the little mini campaign, like the 4 scenarios.
Or whatever.
And there's another one too that they added in version.
Hell's Corner, is that in there?
Yeah, Hell's Corner. Yeah. So there's a version that's Hell's Corner. Again, a lot of bang for your buck in there, and a shitload of overlay. I think that has like 16 pages of overlays in Rising Sun. Because I had to enlarge all mine. It was like 16 pages of overlays. The rest of them is like nothing. But
but the thing is, I mean, the games aren't cheap, right? And it makes it harder for some people to buy them. But at the same time, I just think of all the hours of enjoyment I get out of them.
Yeah,
I can't complain. I don't know, over my lifetime, I don't know how much I've spent like on. Think about golf or dirt bikes. I've owned so many dirt bikes, and I've probably spent over $20,000 on dirt bikes, and I don't think I've just hundreds and hundreds of hours of playing ASL.
Yeah.
So
you're never going to out like you say, you're never going to lose that effect because dirt biking you could ride for a good 25, 30 years if you start young. And then after that point, it's like every time you fall off the bike or, it's like it takes too long to get back into
Yeah.
scheduling.
I
But
don't
the
think Scott
ASL
rides
is,
anymore.
yeah, the ASL is, it, every time you play, it gets cheaper and cheaper. And to be honest, you see these, guys selling their collections for second edition, mind you, the second edition collections, 1,500, 2,000. I think
Never
that's no
do
big
that.
deal. I mean, it's not that really not that much money compared to what you're going to pay for it. So
I would never sell my collection.
yeah, I don't think
I
I would either. I just
I would guess that most guys that sell their collection regret it. I hear so many stories of guys, oh yeah, I sold my collection and now I'm buying it all again at,
I
twice, triple the price. I'm like,
I know one guy who sold his collection and then sold it again and then bought it for the third time. It's
ugh,
crazy,
yeah.
just crazy. It's like, oh goddamn. Well, the
So,
best thing about ASL, if you sell it, most likely you're going to get your money back out of it for the
right.
most part.
So
So it's
I
not like a car.
I haven't chimed in here yet on price and value. I'm going to kind of
Go for it.
separate them
Yeah.
because Scott went down the road of, perceived value, and I completely get that. Where if something, if you get a lot of value out of something, that reduces your perception of its cost, right?
All right.
So if you're paying a whole bunch for ASL and you play it a ton, it doesn't, it's cheap. You think of it as cheap. But if you just look at it from, Rising Sun, $200, and it's a box full of paper, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of it is
Yeah.
reprinted paper, old scenarios from journals or original
Oh
ones
yeah.
from
Yeah.
Gung
Yeah.
Ho and Kota Bushido or whatever, with some other bits thrown in, which is also, they're also old, like
Yep.
Kavutu and Tamambaga or whatever, and Hell's
Yeah.
Corner.
Yeah.
No real new content there. It's all reprinted. Stack of paper. It's like $200.
Yep.
That's freaking expensive. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I don't understand the world of printing. That's not my domain. Like, maybe it's expensive. I don't know how they get
It's
the
the
price of that.
counters.
Or what? Yeah,
Yeah. The
or where the
counters.
cost
Yeah.
is. It's at the box or the counters or what. But I always tell people on articles I put on the website, maybe sometimes in video, if you are into ASL and you can afford it and the product interests you, buy it. Don't hesitate. Don't hem and haw
Yep.
about it. Buy
Nope.
it. Because back to what you said, Stu, yes, it's expensive, but if you never play it ever, you'll be able to resell it because it will be out.
Mm-hmm.
It will be out of print,
Yep.
guaranteed at some
And
point.
sometimes for a profit.
Maybe
Sometimes for profit.
never to come back ever.
Yeah.
So just buy it and sit on it. You'll get your money back, and you'll play it or part of it someday.
How long did Quadraguer stay off the shelves? 20 years? 20 frickin' years?
Yeah.
No
Yep.
Frenchies?
Yep.
That's ridiculous. I love the French. That's
So
ridiculous.
yeah, that's my recommendation to everyone who's even getting into it. I mean, it comes across as collecting, but you can get your money back if you never
Yeah.
get into it pretty easily because, ASL is such a low volume game and they always run out of product or it never is ever in print again. So always buy the product if it
Well,
interests you.
yeah, just look at Decision at Elst. If when that was first released, if you would have bought 100 copies of it then, and then
Like buying Apple
since
stock.
then, since then sold them all, you would have had enough money to buy a retirement house somewhere.
Probably, you're probably not wrong.
Scott must
You're
be looking
probably
at
not
Noble
wrong.
Knight prices.
Yeah, exactly. Just trade one to Noble
Yeah.
Knight. They'll give you like 200 and they'll sell it for 500 the next day.
Somehow I bought a copy of Decision at Elst. I wasn't playing at the time.
Yeah.
And I missed some products in there. I missed like all the journals. I think I missed a few other things, but for some reason I bought Decision at Elst and actually snagged a copy of it somehow for the heck of it. So, but that is coming. That's going to be
Yeah.
Coming
reprinted
back.
supposedly.
Yep. They said that on the recent podcast. They said all of it's coming back at the same time. They said one big shebang.
MMP, they say a lot of things.
Yeah, they didn't say when.
Yeah, some stuff, they talked about some stuff. If you go back and look at old journals, like the issue 2, I don't know what year that was, in the debriefing or whatever, they talk about what's coming.
Oh, yeah.
They're still talking about it, right?
Oh, my God.
They're still talking about some of that stuff.
But the funny
So
thing is,
I'll believe it when it's on their page and I can order it. That's
the funny thing, again, comparing prices, if you're getting an ASL and, again, Decision L's coming out, I'm not sure how much you're going to charge for it. I don't know how much it was initially, $35, $40, 50. I have no clue.
I don't remember.
So they're going to crash the market on that.
Yeah.
And but comparing it to Rising Sun, $250, you can honestly get all of the starter kit boxes probably for $250, and that's a shitload of ASL if you're starting off. I mean, that would be one hell of a grab, and I mean, it's going to be less than $250 because I think it's $35 for 2, $25, $30 for 1. So that'd be a good grab. And again,
I've said this before, but MMP, their printing situation right now is killing them. That's why the prices are so high.
Yeah.
I wish they would bundle all the starter kit into one. Starter kit. Here you go.
Mega kit.
Yes, whatever you want to call it. Everything.
Mega starter. They did that
infantry,
with
guns, tanks, and PTO.
They just did that with Combat Commander. Combat Commander 20-year anniversary. They
I saw
bundled like all nationalities in there, and it's like $200. It's like, damn, dude, that's nice because that's a lot of game.
Yeah, because
that's a lot of game.
Then if someone wants the whole thing, you would think the price would be less because you don't have to print all the boxes.
One box.
Fewer boxes.
One box.
Yeah, that's like 4. Yeah.
One rule book, right?
Yeah.
One set of charts.
Yeah.
And then all the counters.
Shit ton of counters. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think it would save some money there.
To be honest with you, you don't even have to print the rule book.
True.
Just have it online. It's already online. Just say, hey, print the rule book, or download it, save you money. Whatever.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I mean,
wish they would do
$200.
I don't know if they're going to expand. I mean, what are they going to do? DTO? DTO's not even popular for full ASL. I don't see them doing DTO.
No.
So just bundle it all, or have them separate if they want, but also just have a big bundle of the whole system.
Yeah.
Wish they would do that.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
And on the MMP, We're Not Dead Yet, the latest one, it was really funny. I was watching them. I was like up at 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's like, why the hell are they releasing these videos at like 1 o'clock in the morning? I mean, well, good God, what's up with that? No, they were live streaming.
Yeah.
So it's like, so Kurt Slapp's like, why are you up at 4 o'clock live streaming? Holy shit, But I thought it was odd. But they were talking about a large ASL, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure. Again, Brian complains that no one's going to buy it. It's there's you can't reprint all the stuff and this, that, and the other. You could do a large ASL SK. Test the waters, large ASL
Decision
Beyond
announced.
Valor, but you don't have to do the counters for Beyond, but just do the maps. Maybe people will do the maps, but I think their counters are adequate enough to view. I mean, I don't know. I just play on
before they
whatever.
Before they take the dive, which I'm not sure they'll ever do, into large ASL. They need to do, like we've talked about before, they need to do an experimental release. Some future Hazel, small, like a Chef DuPont level, smaller.
Yep.
Do a large version of that and see how it. It's a separate ecosystem. If it's self-contained, if all the counters are there, the map is there. If people love it, maybe consider doing other stuff, but don't just start, let's do boards 1 through 10 large and then start to cut it in. I don't think that would work.
Yeah, just choose one of your existing. Of course, they bundled all the maps now, but they could break it down. I mean, they could honestly, if they do a smaller, large starter kit, and they could approach it a number of ways just to see what's out there, and they could do like a P500 or a Kickstarter on it, and
Yeah,
there's no loss.
gauge the interest.
Yeah, there's no loss on that, and I mean, just throw it out there. Nothing hurts to put it out there, and I'm not sure if there's a lot of interest out there. Again, for me, I don't really need large counters. That's just that first of all, that will, you can't do all large counters. I played with like what's the conquering the bear, some shit like that. One of the tactical games. Their counters like 7/8 of an inch. They're beautiful, but that's a little bit too big. I know what the capabilities of a 4.67 are. To be honest, I don't even need the pictures of the guys on there, but it helps. But it's as long as you know what you got. You really don't, need that. The only informational counters out there are like your tanks to make sure you see your machine guns and shit like that.
Yeah.
But they're already larger, so. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's why I wear readers. I don't have a problem reading.
Yeah.
Just like reading a book. When I wear my readers, I can read.
Yeah,
I
you
can
just
read
go like
counters.
this and go, oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
I just think a trial run of the expanded maps might be good, but it's so easy to expand your maps out in Vassal.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really. I mean, I hate to say it, but I've got mine, but I don't need to worry about that. But I just think you don't have to do all of them, and like we were talking last time, you got map number 97. You got 5 scenarios that's going to use map 97. It's never going to be used again. Again, going through your website, Neal, with all your maps for your modify your maps. I was clicking through there. It's like, good God, I've never seen any of these maps before.
Yeah,
some of them look terrible. Some of them look pretty good. It's like these are never used. I mean, even the guys online. I mean, I don't play a lot, but I'll watch the guys online that play. Right? I mean, there's 20 games going practically every day, and I don't see any new maps. Maybe the Fortenberry maps, but that's about it.
Let me ask you guys a question. Hypothetical. Would you rather have, I think I know the answer. Would you rather have a $200 massive Hazel or 4 $50 reasonably sized Hazels? Different actions. Which would you rather have?
4.
Okay.
Hands down.
Scott?
Depends on what the massive epic hassle is.
Okay.
Eastern Front. It's always Eastern Front. It's always Eastern fucking Front.
Assume for Scott, let's make this assumption. It's a $200 Normandy Hazel versus in some area versus 4 $50 Normandy Hazels in different areas.
I'd go for the $200 one.
Really? Well, that surprises me. I would go with the $50 ones all day for several reasons. Variety, each it's $50, and size. I think us playing Tarawa is going to probably. I'm predicting it'll cure us of wanting to play monster Hazels with shit tons of counters on them. I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna gravitate towards the other Hazels after this. That's my prediction.
I mean, yeah, I know what you're saying, but I don't know. I've always been into epic stuff. So, but
yeah, it has an appeal, but at my age, I think I'd rather play a bunch of smaller Hazels and for the experience than these just these massive ones that take forever to play. Maybe if we had dug into Hazels when we were in our 30s, I'd feel different.
Yeah.
But at this point, I think I'd like to experience a bunch of smaller ones that are fun than one giant one.
Yeah, because you don't know the end result of that giant one. You may waste weeks and months and not have any enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, you might not even get to it.
Yeah.
But as opposed to like a Chef de Pont, we finished Elst, right? So
we talked about this before, but even the giant Hazels, they have half a dozen or more scenarios that you only play on part of the map. So you can enjoy the whole epic thing, but not play the
That's true.
Yeah.
the campaign game.
I wonder how many people do that though. My
Uh, yeah.
my thinking is, well, if I'm going to play this Hazel on this map, why not just play the campaign game? Because it'll capture
Everything.
all those scenarios anyway. Let's just play the campaign game. I wonder how many people actually play all the scenarios, or even some of them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they would gravitate towards the whole shebang. They might play the smallest scenario, just to get used to the terrain, features, and rules,
Yeah.
and then just should nail it.
And how many people, if a game has multiple campaign games, how many people play one or all of them, or do they just skip to the all-encompassing one, like we did with Tarawa? It's like, well, let's
Yeah.
just play the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know. See me, I'm waiting for GTS Omaha, so then I can play the entire Normandy landing at company scale.
Mm.
Gold, June's Sword,
What?
Omaha, Utah.
Oh, the gold one is out, right? Gold.
Yeah, it's been out for
What's the other
a
one?
long time.
They're working on.
Utah,
That's not out yet.
Greatest Day, Utah. No, Utah's out. They're
Oh,
they're working on Omaha.
Omaha. Okay. Do you have the Utah?
Yeah.
Are there rules to combine them, or do the maps connect or anything?
No, the maps won't
Huh.
connect. I don't think entirely, but you could set them up where you could lay them all out and
Yeah. That
play it.
lay them out where? In a gymnasium?
I don't. Actually, the footprint wouldn't be terrible. I mean,
Be really long more than anything, probably.
Yeah, less deep.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Depends on what your victory conditions would be.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the
That's crazy.
the GTS gold sword and
Juno.
Yeah, I have that one. I
Yeah.
don't think I have Utah.
No.
Where are we at with time, Scott? I have no idea.
Minute 38.
Oh, minute 38. Okay.
Wrap it up.
Yeah,
Wrap it up.
back to the journal. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about it. I mean, there's a bunch of pages on the WBC World Board Gaming Championship and the ASL World Championship, which many of us watched it. I mean, I live streamed concurrently, so I wasn't too interested in reading those articles, really. Maybe the ones pertaining to the scenarios that they played, but the actual just talking about what happened. Not too interested in that, I guess.
I just want
Yeah,
I
it's
want
just
something.
40 pages. It's just kind of thin on content compared to some of the journals.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I forget how much it costs now, even though I ordered it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, there wasn't enough meaty articles in it.
Yeah,
Stuff that you really want to read.
Yeah, meaty teaching articles on how to do things or tactically or rules interpretation or whatever. I mean, one, I think.
I really needed like a 12-page series replay or something.
God. Jim's control article is really the only one that was rules based. The OBA one is just alternate systems, which it's not really rules based. It's just alternate. The rest.
Wasn't that just printed like a year ago in another journal?
What? Which one?
The OBA.
I don't know.
I thought
remember.
Because I remember some guy had an OBA thing, like the draw pile, and it was comparing like the different draw piles, and I thought it covered the exact same material. So it's like I thought this like, did I just read this shit like 6 months ago?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's me.
Yeah,
I just wish they would have had more aggressive reading. Again, I'm a gamer. I'm not a historian. If in my opinion, putting sort of historical context in the journal more than like a page is a waste of the journal space because, put a page in there, get the sources in there. The guys will go out and grab those books and read them themselves because, the people that will read on the history have already got a giant library. Me, I don't even go through the designer notes. I don't really, it doesn't, I don't care how you developed your, battalion or what's in a battalion of Italian troops, because guess what? I'm on the, squad level. I don't care what the battalion looks like. You're going to throw whatever piece you have in there, and I'm going to roll my dice. But yeah, the stuff like, just simple stuff, just really simple stuff. And you could use any number of examples to pop that. And I think that's where the big bang for the buck. It was like ice cream without any added ingredients or sauces, or, you don't have the little waffle cup with a chocolate coating with the sprinkles on it. There's none of that shit. It was just a dried out waffle cup that's been there for 3 months.
Just straight vanilla.
Yeah, pretty much. Just a straight vanilla. Now, if they would have added, Scott's getting impatient. If 40 pages, if they would have added, the content's fine, but if they would have added maybe a couple more articles about rules or tactics in addition to what they have, or replace one of the WBC articles with rules and tactics, something like that, I think I would feel better about it. But yeah, a little thin on content.
The other
here.
thing is
Just my
they
opinion.
rely a lot. The other thing is they rely a lot on submissions, so maybe they just didn't have the material. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay, let's wrap it up because Scott is sounding the horn. My takeaway is the same as it was before. Buy all the ASL you can if you're interested, because someday you won't be able to. So buy.
Yep.
Because it'll be gone someday. You'll go to order it and it'll say out of print, and it may never say back in print ever again.
So if I come to your house and drop $500 and say I want your Hakapale, you're going to give me the finger.
500.
500.
Well, that's in stock. You can order that from M&P now. The reprint.
Is it? I don't know. No, I'd probably sell it to you.
Okay.
500. Everyone has their price.
There you go. Okay,
500.
That's cool.
500 is a pretty good price.
Yeah, it only comes with one board. It's a shitty board at that. So,
$50. They're like, nah. I do have 2 copies of Tarawa for some reason. I don't know how, but I do.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I have multiple copies of a bunch of shit. I was like, how? Okay, I got 2 copies of this, I guess. Yeah. You don't want to know how big my ASL collection is. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
To be honest. Multiple stuff and.
I posted that the other day. Someone's selling part of their. I think they had a whole bunch of counters and Ritter Creek things. And I said, "Holy shit!" I said, "There's a lot of shit here." And then I think to myself, "Oh, I've got a lot more than that." It's kind of embarrassing. Like you say, it's kind of embarrassing. It's like, oh, look at all my critical hit shit that's filling up a whole shelf.
Yeah, this shelf back here is just.
That's nothing.
That's just the main copy.
That ain't nothing.
I've got upstairs. I've got a library full of shit. Well, books, regular books, and then more ASL upstairs. And folders and maps and I should go through it someday. It might be a good video. Scott, final word. Do it.
The ever increasing price of games is, sucks. It's bothersome, but I don't know. At the same time, there's a lot more expensive hobbies I guess you could be spending your money on, wasting your money on.
That's true.
And who doesn't like? And who doesn't like opening that new box and smelling the ammonia of the freshly printed papers? Oh my god!
I'm aging myself, but it's mimeographs in school, and you pass it back.
Oh my god! Yeah,
like that scene from Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Aging
but
myself.
Yeah, it's always good. It's always good to crack those boxes open and get that smell. Yeah. Oh Jesus!
But we're all addicts, and we're all going to buy most of the stuff that MMP puts out. So, if not all of it. So, third party is a completely different topic. We pretty much stuck to MMP in this one, but we could have gone down the third party route, but we didn't really. All right, guys. Episode 22 done. get to the
Choppa.
choppa.
Get to the chopper!
Across Volga, the smoke and flame, the tiger claws in a vein. House to house, they live, they die for every street and name. They fight for a blood and a pride in a cellars where no gods reside. 1,000 shells, 1,000,000 screams, still echoes on their dreams. Russian winter, Stalingrad, steel and bone, frozen and mad. The sniper waits in a ruin and holes, dead eyes through broken glass. Russian winter, nowhere to hide. Run for your life, run for your life, run for your life. Run for your life. The Sixth Army strangled in snow, relief too far to pray. The red flag flies from Mama Airfield, the ghosts are here to stay. Human waves through fire and ash, commissars in the force the lash. The rat's war sings beneath the stone, but Pavlov's household's own. Russian winter, Stalingrad, steel and a bone, frozen and mad. The sniper waits in a ruin and holes, dead eyes through broken glass. Russian winter, nowhere to hide. Run for your life, run for your life, run for your life. Run for your life. No bread for days, just snow and lead, and another frost instead. Encircled tight, the air runs thin, no past, no faith, no end. The river roams, the ravens laugh, the truth is carved in epitaph. Hope is dead, but still they kill, their orders colder still. Russian winter, Stalingrad, steel and bone, frozen and mad. The sniper waits in ruin and holes, dead eyes through broken glass. Russian winter, nowhere to hide. Run for your life, run for your life, run for your life. Run for your life. Run for your life. Russian winter, 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 run for your life. Russian winter.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like what you saw, thanks for watching, and let me know how I can do better. See you in the next video.